Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, and this is Ripened Tingle's Balloon Trip of Love, or Tingle no Koi no Balloon Trip, because, much like Touch Detective 3, it was never released outside of Japan, but unlike Touch Detective 3, that appears to still be the case as of the time of recording, but much like Touch Detective 3, thanks to the efforts of fans, an English language mod does exist. In this instance, I'm giving thanks to Team Tingle. In the description of every episode of this series, I will link to their blog. Just to their blog, it's not a download link, it's nothing like that, I'm just celebrating the provenance of this mod. Now, this is a game I never thought I would let's play, partly because of the whole not released outside of Japan thing, but also because, yes, it is a sequel to Rosy Rupeeland, and that is one of my favourite Let's Plays that I've ever done. But it's completely removed from Rosy Rupeeland. This game exists in its own separate canon. It's a sequel, but it's not a story sequel. And that goes for the gameplay as well. Because this isn't the same brawly adventure as Rosy Rupeeland. This is a point-and-click mystery puzzle situation. So, well, let's stop dancing around the issue and let's actually just get on with the game, I suppose. Continue this game that has never been started before. Yes, let's do that. "35 years old. No job, no money. And of course, no girlfriend. Hero no koi no yusha trip. それは大人のためのラブロマンス。緑の勇者は両親に別れを告げ、行く手に待つ美女たちとウフンドラマを繰り広げる。数々の困難が勇者を襲う。旅の果てで勇者を待つ麗しの姫君。さあご一緒にヒーロー好きヒーローの恋の勇者トリップ。ロングセラーで愛され続けるこの壮大なストーリーをぎゅっと圧縮してこの一冊でお届け。気になるお値段は通常価格4800ルピーのところを今ならなんとたったの2ルピー。さあ今すぐお電話を。電話番号は What I just read to you was the original Japanese script of this scene. Don't worry about it. Well, that was fast. It's the delivery man! The book seems to have arrived already, which is completely normal. Sign it to receive the package. package. Well, as is tradition, you could call yourself Tingle. Much like in Rosy Rupeeland, the delivery man says the signature is wrong. You are not allowed to call yourself Tingle. So let's try that again. Now obviously it defaults to the hiragana keyboard because this is a mod. This is not an official translation. This is fan-made, as I have said. There will be little things like that that sort of show the game's provenance. So let's not play around. My name is, of course, Tess, so I will project that onto Tingleman, and we will see what comes of it. Ta-da! Only 2 rupees, what a steal. So, Tingle, my dude, what exactly were you expecting? So you've bought an adult romance anthology book. And Barkle does not seem to approve. Remember Barkle? He was in the previous game as well. Wow, they didn't even finish writing the book? What a ripoff. I wouldn't pay 1 rupees for that, never mind you. Oh, there's a tornado. So, as you may have inferred from the title screen, and now also the tornado, this game borrows a little bit from The Wizard of Oz. But don't worry about it, it does its own thing. And that brings us into the structure of the game. Whereas Rosy Rupeeland was a fairly standard adventure, area by area, this game works in terms of pages and chapters, because we're in a book. Tingle, how much longer are you going to sleep in? Come down and help out Grandpa, okay? And take the hammer with you. My name's not Tingle. Tingle, will you get out of bed already? Hurry up and come bring that hammer. No. Tingle, will you get out of bed already? Hurry up and come and bring the hammer. Well, we have to answer the call. Because even though Delivery Man said that our name is definitively not Tingle, apparently now we are Tingle. This isn't where we just were. Everything's confusing and different and weird. We fell into a book and now we're in a place. The land of Oz, as it were. And as established, this is a point-and-click situation. It's a point-and-click situation. It could not be more different from Rosy Rupeeland, while still being obviously similar. So we're going to be collecting items, holding on to them, and generally having a puzzle-solvey time. Also, we have a spigot. And as the game demonstrates there, that's how we scroll through our menu, and well, let's egg salmon it. The toolbox is used for something. Something is obstructing it from this... What do you mean? Okay, so... What? Can we not tell it's a toolbox because there's a bottle in the way? Well, of course I'm going to take a bottle. It's a Zelda game. Yes, this is technically a Zelda game, and it's a Tingle game. We're going to want bottles. I promise. Now let's have another look at this, shall we? Try to open it, but it's a little bit locked, as the keyhole kind of implies. A toolbox with a lock on it. Well, we don't really have any means of dealing with that, so since we're here, let's have a closer look around the room. A lovely designed doll of a girl. A set of volumes lined up here. Could they be the very books we just bought? Well, wouldn't that be weirdly recursive? Because the implication is we've gone inside the book that we bought, and if the book contains... If a set of all sets contains itself, is that a paradox? Well, let's open the windows. So, what are we seeing here? It's clear outside, you can hear birds chirping. No sign of the train that was outside the house before we fell into... We are the boy who fell into a book. That was a play I saw once. I think it was a school trip at, like, Christmas time in, like, 2003. A small notebook here. It might be useful. Yes, we're going to want this. It will help us keep track of many things. It's like the chain melon from that Digimon game. It's good for many things. Don't worry about it. So, give us a bit more context here. What's going on here? It's been scribbled over with black marker. An old woman with her white hair tied up. Her smile makes her look like a kind person. An old man with quite a tan. So clearly, she's Ben, he's tan, and we don't know who's in the middle. But we kind of recognize that hair, but... We were 35, single, and lived alone last time I checked. What's in the box? An accessory box. We found a marble. It reminds me of the Tokay eyeball from Zelda Oracle of Ages, but I'm 99% sure that's just coincidence, because how many ways can you draw a red marble? Also, get used to that sound effect. We'll be hearing a lot of it. Also, one thing that I want to point out since we're here. Observe the top screen, which I've yet to decide how I'm laying this out visually in the video, but whichever screen currently says no map on it. We have a rupee counter, and it only goes up to 5 digits. Rupees will be important in this game, but just in a different way from how they were last time. So, old piece of paper. Sure, I'll take that. Could that possibly be the map? And, again, similar to Rosy Rupeeland, but also very different. And every time we enter a new page, we're going to need to find the map all over again. There appears to be a mushroom. Mushroom-shaped ornament. Can we break it? Meet her fist. It's made of clay and makes a hollow sound. Well, luckily, we have what appears to be a tin can on a stick, so sure. I need to remember how to actually, Okay, there we go. So, we found some rupees, which brings me back around to 5 digits of rupees. No more, no fewer. The maximum cap is 99,999. As I said, they are important, but they're not our lifeblood this time. I mean, they might as well be, but you're not going to die of poverty in this game. At least, not in the same way. Don't worry, it'll all make sense in due time. But yes, as I've said, it being point and click, sometimes you'll have a scene like this, there's going to be something to interact with, and sometimes you'll need to specifically use an item that you have to interact with it. And that is a good tutorial in that regard. What else do we have in here? It's giving Mackenzie's room from Touch Detective. A bookshelf, a booked shelf. We can't read. And there's a clock. Old wall clock, but the hands have stopped moving. There appears to be a small hole on the side. Shoot, dude, there sure does, and... I mean, we could try putting the screw into it, but, no bingus. Get used to that reaction as well. What about the penduloid? It's not moving. Maybe the spring isn't wound up. Hint, hint, hint. Well, we have no means of interacting with that, so let's just pretend it never happened. Now what's going on up here? A poster of a pretty young lady. That is to say, a lady who is young and pretty, not a lady who's pretty young. She radiates an air of refinement. But we'll never get to meet her in person. Postcards and sticky notes are messily pasted on here. Somehow I read that as, there's not hing. There's nothing noteworthy about it. Okay, well, enough teasing. Let's head outside and see what's what. Just straight down from the attic and straight out the door. The whole house is just an attic, which is kind of like my actual house. Tingle! Me? No, we've established that that's... We were specifically told that that's not our name. Why are you acting so surprised? Huh? Your name is... Tess, you say? I see. Tess. Yeah, that's a very nice name. Well then, Tingle. Today is the big day, remember? No. Today you're leaving to go to the dance party, which is a much more significant event than we're making it sound. Grandpa's getting everything ready for your departure. Oh, you brought a hammer with you? Thanks a bunch. Well then, let's get you ready to go to the city. When in Bajal, see Bajal, the city and the city. First, change into this. Yeah, we got Tingle's iconic green tights because did you really think we were going to spend the whole game in pajamas? I didn't even address it as a possibility, so of course we weren't. Beautiful. Want to try that again, buddy? We're getting there. There we go. We put on the green tights, and now we are become the tingliest man. They're a staple of the series, even the game acknowledges.
Stop acting stupid and come over here.
If I must.
What do you think? They're quite the tights, aren't they? When you're going to a dance party, green is the way to go. I think you'll experience lots of joyous moments. Probably. Well then, bring Grandpa his hammer. I'll be here for now. Be a good boy.
Chapter 1, A Strange Old Couple. So, this is our new reality now. Can I jiggle it for more money? Nope, we got 1 money. A pitchfork is lying on the ground. You don't need to use it right now. A cow skull, how macabre. Maybe this is a memento from the livestock that they might have kept. So, we're in another world, it's peculiar, we're adjusting, we'll get used to it, I'm sure. What in the business is happening over here? Sir, you look like a potato. Also, here's a briefcase, or perhaps a suitcase.
Hey, stop that. That's none of your business. Come over here for a bit, okay?
You're not quite Uncle Rupee.
Oh, Tingle. Hey, Tingle, that outfit suits you. I have to finish preparing to get you to the city. So, I asked Grandma to have you bring that thing. Did you bring it? The thing?
Similar to when solving a general puzzle. Sometimes we'll need to give an item to a person, and it works in basically the same way. Here's a tin can on a stick that we're going to generously pretend is a hammer. Will this do?
Oh, that's it. Thanks, Tingle. Then I'll just hit my knee with it and... Wait, no. Tingle, this isn't the right thing. What is this? No, if it isn't a hammer. But this isn't the right thing, Tingle. I need, the thing. If you forgot already, go and ask Grandma one more time. I really need your help here.
We were specifically told to find a hammer, and we gave you what passes for a hammer, and we heard the mystery noise. Things are strange. Why are you trying to pick up the house, dear? So, this isn't a hammer apparently. Can you help? Use the hammer.
Oh, Tingle, what is it? It wasn't a hammer? Then what did Grandpa mean with that thing?
This sounds like it's supposed to be we're answering her question. No, this is talking like in an Ace Attorney game, for example. So tell me about the dance party.
The fun thing about dance parties is dance parties are a wonderful thing. Well, getting to meet a lot of women, isn't it? And since you're an, handsome and dandy 35-year-old, the princess might just take a liking to you. Emerald City,
It's the Wizard of Oz.
it's the castle town that you'll be heading to. But it's very far from here. Now, I shouldn't be worrying so much over it. Honestly, I get too worked up over things too quickly.
Anyway, tell me about Grandpa's thing. I don't see how this could possibly be taken out of context.
Grandpa's thing? It appears that it wasn't a hammer. Then maybe he wanted a different kind of tool?
Okay, tell me about his tool then.
Have you checked inside the toolbox? If you haven't, open it with this.
Have you opened the locked box that is locked? If you haven't, unlock it with this. Don't worry, I'm not mocking the game, I'm laughing with the game because the game itself makes these jokes.
Open the toolbox with that. I'll leave it to you, Tingle.
Please do that. Can we go this way?
Tingle, where are you going? The toolbox is in the attic room.
Okay, excuse the flout out of me for wanting to explore a little bit. So, we now have a short-term motivation and a long-term motivation. We have the goal of getting to the dance party in the Emerald City. We have the short-term goal of opening the toolbox. And we also have this thing.
Good day. I am Pig. I am what is called a save pig. I revolve around recording your progress. So if you spot me anywhere, please touch me till I can get my satisfaction. That's about it. Nice to meet you. If you like, you can save right away.
Sure.
Good day. I am Pig.
And this is how we save now. There is no Pinkle. My mother will be delighted to hear that there is no Pinkle in this game. We instead save using pigs that just kind of turn up every now and then. So, this seems like a good breaking point, so I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode we'll open the toolbox and, retrieve Grandpa's thing. See you then for that.